From this lecture, we are going to start differential equations. So let's first know what is a differential equation and how are we going to recognize if an equation is really a differential equation. So first of all, any differential equation have two characteristics. That is, it has at least two variables and one derivative. Two variables, one is dependent variable and another is independent variable. For example, this equation right here, now here is y, here is x. It have two variables, right? Now when you say dy divided by dx, what does it mean? Y depends on x. All right, the bottom one, we call this as independent variable. Independent variable, and the variable in the numerator side, this y depends on x. If we change the value of x, y will change. So y is known as dependent because it depends on the x. Dependent variable. Similarly, we can say like dy divided by dt. Here t is what? It is independent variable, and y here is what? Dependent variable. So if you see in an equation an independent variable and a dependent variable, and this thing whole is a derivative, like, right, dy by dt, this dy upon dx, this is the derivative of y, derivative of dependent variable with respect to independent variable, right? When you see this dy by dx, dy by dt, or anything derivative term and at least two variables, right? At least one derivative and at least two variables. For example, let's see this equation. Here you can see dy by dx. This is a derivative term, right? So here we have one derivative term. Now this have one variable is y, another is x. So two variables, right? It have at least two variables. There can be actually multiple variables too, but at least there must be at least two variables and one derivative. When these conditions are fulfilled, at least, then we call this term as a differential equation. We can write more examples like this dy by dx plus 2x square equal to 0. This is also a differential equation, right? Similarly, we can write uh, d square y divided by dx square plus 2 dy by dx equal to 4. This is also a differential equation because it have at least two variables, y and x, that's two variables, right? And of course it have at least one derivative. This is also a derivative, dy by dx, and this is also a derivative. Yes, this is called first order derivative and this is called a second order derivative. We will come to the order in the next lecture, but for now you know how you can recognize a differential equation. So that's it for today's lecture. Thank you, and you will see the notes of this lecture in the description. Okay, you can download the notes of every lecture in the description. Thank you.